Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, June 18th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Okay, I take it back. Yesterday was the best weather day of the year. And to cap it off with a night of Sweet Lita at the Tides and Tunes at the Annapolis Maritime Museum was the icing on the cake. Anyhow, enough of that. It is Friday. We all made it, so let's get into today's news, shall we? Congress can act fast when they want to, and so can the state government. Yesterday, the House of Representatives approved and President Biden signed a new law making Juneteenth a national holiday. And Governor Larry Hogan also followed suit pretty quickly. Anne Arundel County and Annapolis had already declared it a holiday, so all federal, state, and local to us governments are closed today. And we do have info on the Juneteenth celebration here in Annapolis a bit later, so you want to make sure you stay tuned for that. The Anne Arundel County Board of Education has approved a $1.4 billion budget for the next school year. Highlights of that budget include 62 new positions, with 26 of them headed to the new Crofton High School, and $30 million for raises. They also passed a $168 million capital budget that will provide for design or construction for 6 projects: Quarterfield Elementary, Hillsmere Elementary, Rippling Woods Elementary, Old Mill West High, West County Elementary, and Old Mill Middle South. Looks like the elementary schools scored big in this year's capital budget. Sadly, today marks the end of an era. Pointer, which is a nonprofit focused on media matters, is reporting that the Capital's editor-in-chief, Rick Hutzel, has taken the buyout offer from Tribune Publishing, and today will be his final day. I'm not sure of the specific number, but I know Hutzel has been with the paper for probably close to 30 years. Additionally, assistant editor Chase Cook also took the buyout. He announced that in a tweet earlier this week, and today is also his last day. We've not heard about any of the others at this point, but we do wish Rick and Chase well and thank them very much for their hard work and their leadership. As the kids say, here's some tea for you. On our beer podcast yesterday, the people at Katzif Brothers said that they would be selling beer at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium this football season. Personally, I think that's long overdue, and so is the revocation of that stupid no re-entry policy. But we did reach out to AAD Scott Strassmeyer to see what he had to say, and this was his answer. This question is being discussed and logistics are being reviewed at this time to determine the way ahead. We have not formally come to a home game beer sales decision yet. Beer is served, however, at other events at the stadium, so there is a template already established. I think that sounds like a yes to me. Here are a few events that you may want to consider this weekend and beyond. Juneteenth is tomorrow, and Annapolis is going all out to celebrate. There is a VIP reception and party at MC3 located near the Westin Hotel from 6 to 9 p.m. tonight. And tomorrow, the Juneteenth parade goes from City Dock to Maryland Hall beginning at noon. Now, keep in mind, this is the reverse of our typical parade route. Typically, they go from Maryland Hall to City Dock. They're doing it a little bit backwards this way. Because at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Bates Athletic Complex behind Maryland Hall, it'll be a full-on music and dance festival, complete with fireworks to close out the day once it gets dark. If you need more info, AnnapolisJuneteenth.org is where you'd want to go. And speaking of Maryland Hall, their Front Stair series is heating up again this coming week with the Paul Reed Smith Band on the steps on Wednesday, and the Annapolis Chorale, fresh from their new home in the Annapolis Mall, will be performing on the stairs on Friday the 25th. Tickets and a listing of all upcoming shows and events can be had at marylandhall.org. And to all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. I hope my kids finally got me that Porsche I've been eyeing up. All right, that's it for the news today. If you are a fan of our Saturday Local Business Spotlight series, up this weekend it is the Irish Restaurant Company, Galway Bay, Brian Boru, Killarney House, and Pirates Cove. That drops at noon tomorrow. And a reminder, if you know any locally owned Anne Arundel County business that you think might be a good choice for a spotlight, let them know or let me know, and I'll reach out to them. It's free. The only cost is the time it takes to sit down and chat. Anyhow, as always, thank you for listening. And if you are somewhere where you can leave a rating or a review, please do. And make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues know to follow us. It really does help. And don't forget, you can now catch the Daily News Brief in a streaming format on Annapolis.fm or at WAKIRadio.com over there on the Eastern Shore. So definitely check that out. A quick thank you to the sponsor for today's Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, and the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company, and also to Rehab to Perform, a different type of physical therapy opening up in Annapolis on Forest Drive in just about 1 week. It is Friday, so I'm going to say have a great weekend. Be safe, keep washing your hands, and I will see you on Monday. Now hang tight. George Young from DCMD VA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. All of that in about 60 seconds. But first, you know the drill. Here's Rick from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMD VA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMD VA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMD VA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, June 18th. Yesterday brought more amazing mid-June weather to the Annapolis region, and while today will also be nice, it'll be the start of a warming trend that will last into early next week. Look for sunny highs today in the mid to upper 80s, followed by upper 80s to lower mid 90s tomorrow, with a small but valid chance of showers and storms, before skies clear again on Sunday with highs again around 90 degrees for most in the region before a return of rain chances next Monday and Tuesday, with highs each day in the 85 to 92 degree range ahead of clearing and cooler temps on Wednesday with highs around 80 degrees. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMD VA Weather. Make it a great weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMD VA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Life is a series of moves, from new beginnings to new opportunities to a new place to call home. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt, and as your goals and dreams change, my team and I will be there with you and for you, making buying or selling a home an easy, safe process. Whether you are looking to relocate, downsize, or find the home of your dreams, you can trust the Kristi Neidhardt Team with our years of expertise to find exactly what you are looking for.
That's another moving minute from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
Are you an active adult or competitive athlete dealing with an injury keeping you from being at your best? Then Rehab to Perform is here to get you back to your full potential. R2P is a unique fitness-focused physical therapy company with 4 locations in Maryland. More like a training room and a personal training studio than a medical facility. R2P offers physical therapy for lower back pain, overuse injuries, post-surgery, muscle pulls, chronic pain, and more. R2P also offers rehabilitation for concussions and mild traumatic brain injuries. To learn more, visit rehabtoperform.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Ion Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.